Hi everybody, this post is actually for Brett from Poetry Inverse. We follow each other on Twitter, and he recently asked me how to get more Twitter followers. So don't get me wrong by the name of this video. It's not going to be anything spammy, so if that's what you're looking for, probably should go somewhere else. But I recently read on Elan's blog a post, and it started off just like this: using Twitter is easy, getting people to care is the hard part. So true. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to get people to care. Have a life offline. Twitter wasn't made for you to just live on it all the time. I mean, I'm going to start off also kind of with a little disclaimer. I'm guilty of some of these things too. I don't think I necessarily live on Twitter, but I do mention a lot of the stuff that I do on there quite a bit. And it's just important to be doing other things than just sitting on it all the time, so that you have something to actually talk about. Go to events, be part of your industry, and then you'll have something to actually bring back to your followers. Use Twitter etiquette. I also put up another video on this earlier, so you can watch that, and I'll put the link for that at the bottom here. And then I also wrote a social media 101 ebook, which is free, and I'll also put that link on here. Now, a great way to get people to find you is your current audience. Make sure that you brand yourself everywhere. You're already on other social networks, so use those as a springboard. If you're on Facebook, promote your Twitter on Facebook. Put it up. There's on the left side of your profile, and I'll put a picture up here. There's a little box where you can write whatever you want. That might be a good place for you to mention some of the other social networks you're on, so you can cross-reference them. Same with your Twitter background. Maybe you want to cross-reference those other networks. Also on your email, you can make it part of your email signature. I have a couple of my top social networks on there, so people can find me very easily. And then there's your website. Cross-branding on your website is the most important thing, especially if you're a big company. It just authenticates things and makes people know that for sure it's your real account. Be involved in your Twitter community. Your Twitter community is going to be your biggest asset in growing your followership. Retweet people. I mean, I've mentioned this 100 times, and I'll mention it a million more. Retweet, retweet, retweet. You want to not only let people know that you're broadcasting yourself and promoting yourself, but that you're also interested in what they're doing, that you're not just following them to follow them. So if you find something that you liked and you read a great blog post, share it with everybody else, because I'm sure people that are following you for a reason, and are probably going to be interested in whatever you're interested in. Beyond that, I mean, be involved in the community, share relevant information, and just be helpful in general. So answer any questions that people may have. Beyond sharing information, also join in hashtags. Hashtags are the pound and then a word. So if you're at an event, most events have their own hashtags. Mention at the end of each of those the event hashtag, and then people who are at home following the event will probably find you and search Twitter and might start following you that way. So it's just another great way to connect with more people that are interested in the same things you are. Part of providing value can be creating an app or promoting one that you like. You could also, a lot of these apps are giving themselves away for free, like Tweety, Twitterific. You could advertise on them. You could advertise on Facebook. I'd recommend this more for companies and bigger tweeters, but there's nothing saying that a small company couldn't do this as well. Providing value to your Twitter followers could be a lot simpler though than just creating or building an app. I mean, you could be tech support. Zappos, Comcast, Wells Fargo, all of these companies use their Twitter accounts as a multi-purpose channel, as a second venue for customer service. And I personally appreciate it. I don't know about you, but I feel like I get better customer service on Twitter than I do just calling that company. So that's something for you smaller businesses to maybe even look into. Contests can be a great way on any venue to get more followers, more traction. Say you have a new book coming out, you could give away a copy of that book to your 1,000th follower, and maybe it's somebody that was thinking about following you and then they're like, free stuff, follow. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If there's something that you're having a hard time finding online, ask away. I mean, your Twitter followers probably have plenty of answers for you. The next step that a lot of people though forget to do is actually report back the answers. So after you stop seeing a lot of people answering your questions, report the answer at the end of the day. People really would appreciate that, because I'm sure there's a lot of other people that are thinking the same exact thing. Don't be afraid to be controversial. Controversial doesn't necessarily mean being abrasive. It just means if you have an opinion or a comment or something within reason, feel free to put it out there. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way or feel differently. You just have to be prepared for what you're going to get back. Now, if you're a blogger, another thing that you can do is add tweet memes, or add something like Add This. It's a tool that goes at the end of your blog posts and allows your readers to retweet your posts onto their Twitter accounts just by clicking on it. So it does a lot more than that. It also allows them to share it with their Facebook, their Dig accounts, and so on and so forth. Do not mass spam, mass follow, unfollow on purpose, and also don't send out direct messages asking people to be your ninja friend, your zombie friend, your pirate friend, or take such and such quiz. It just gets annoying and people stop paying attention to your direct messages. Also, don't pay somebody to spam for you. There's lots of companies out there who will say, we'll get you 1,000, 2,000 Twitter followers. Well, in reality, what they're going to do is mass spam your followers and mass spam a lot of other people, and it's just going to be a big negative PR mess for you. Do be prolific, do use search Twitter, do read the news, and do join in those conversations. What you shouldn't do now, whatever you do, don't overtweet. I mean, I'm not saying don't be prolific, I did just say that. I'm saying tweet within reason. I've been guilty of this time and time again when I get really excited on a topic. If you want to go overboard on a topic, that's what your blog's for. Start posting on there and then link to it. Don't talk about your food. Don't use Twitter like an IM service. Don't invite your friends. Now, it's okay if you've got caught up in any of these don'ts, but learn from your mistakes and just move forward from here on out. Remember, every tweet counts. It can be the difference between somebody unfollowing you or you getting a slew of new followers. Now, ask yourself this. Now, as a business or a Twitter user, you need to ask yourself this question: why are my followers following me, and what value am I providing? Are you entertainment? Are you somebody to debate with? Are you providing links and information? What are you providing? And when you figure that out, discover a strategy to stick with that similar guideline. It's okay to talk about personal stuff and business, but if you're going to go one way or the other, feel free to that, and just move forward and try to grow strong in that. Well, everybody, I hope that was helpful, and go out and be fruitful and multiply your Twitter followers. Again, I'm always open to if you don't completely agree with my videos, or if you have opinions or comments, suggestions, do feel free to email me, Twitter me, Facebook me, and I will definitely respond and make more videos for you. Thanks, guys.
remember when you drank my